These are all the issues I found with this 6,000 mile DE5. And I should mention, most of this work was not done at a Honda dealer, but a performance shop, which is really shameful when you see the rest of this video, all the problems that I find. There are times where people should not be touching cars. And whoever put this strut tower on, my God, you got no business working on cars, because that was the loose one, because it's only a 14 millimeter bolt. How tight do you really think they need to be? It maxed out my snap-on 3/8 drive torque wrench on one of the bolts over there. This means this person probably put these on with a 1/2 inch impact gun. What were they thinking? Lucky it didn't strip these to death. Oh my God. I'm surprised they didn't fucking strip. That, my friend, is overkill, and that pisses me off. You can see the harness is not clipped in place, and the bracket is bent here. Do not upgrade your master cylinder like this. This is totally unneeded. The damper is actually downstream and can be deleted downstream. So do not do this in this car. Never put this little breather instead of the dipstick on the back catch can, because this will literally create a boost leak / vacuum leak. The car will never run right and you will have a boost leak. This should have also been noticed in tuning that there was a leak. This charge pipe bracket bolt was missing. I don't need to tell you the consequences of the charge pipe bracket falling off, which also happens to hold the heater hoses. Another install error. This was not tight. Dude, you gotta be kidding me, bro. This bracket that's supposed to be here is gone. I don't know, because there's the bolt hole for it, and this bracket that holds this to the transmission is gone. Why would you put a T-bolt clamp on a radiator hose? Like, what is this? Who does this stuff? Like, I don't get it. Look, more clips that are beat up. Look, these guys just rip them out, man, instead of squeezing them. This thing's beat up. This car's got 6,000 miles. Yes, I'm ranting, but this is just terrible stuff. More disasters. Bad install. Yep. Well, there's his front end noise, probably, with the clanking and banging noise. Started removing clips, and this one was there, this one was there, this one was not, this one was there. There's a screw missing there that should be over here. And I'm sure as I go back, I'm going to find more stuff missing from the looks of the damage. That one I didn't take out yet. That's missing. That one's missing. There's one there and one there. So I didn't take these out yet. This is just, the people who did the work on this thing is just terrible, man. This is a brand new car. Take care of it, people. Take pride in your work, please. You do not put grease on these mounts. It will actually make the mount slide around more and damage it over time. You do not want to put grease all over these mounts. Another thing that was wrong was when you buy the Hasport mounts and you put a catch can, the radium catch can in the front, there's a step down on the mount. And that, if you try to put the bolts in, the front bolt will not actually compress the catch can against the mount. So you actually need to put a washer underneath to take that space, and that was missing. You gotta be kidding me, man. Just pull the engine out and look. I didn't take this out yet. I can't believe it, man. I'm just waiting for, like, I know that's from... Turns out they stripped the threads in here, and maybe I can tap them again. I don't know. So if I can't fix this, that's definitely not a Honda bell housing bolt. I don't know what that is, and that ain't the right bolt either. So I don't know what is going on here, but this is wild, man. This just doesn't end. Like, what they do, just like throw all the bolts into the same with some other cars? I don't know. I don't know how, but this is bad already. So probably from all the trash, but this is bad already. Half of these flywheel bolts are oh God, these guys are the worst I've ever seen. Crackworks manifold comes with shorter bolts. They use the wrong length bolts, which are too long. Now, I had to take the audio out because I don't want to get copyrighted. When you install an XDI, you do not bend the line into place and bolt it to the block. Otherwise, the cone-shaped end will not seal properly when you tighten it down. As I've said before, the XDI does not get the right amount of fuel with a non-modified line, so I'm not really sure how JSR didn't notice that the high-pressure pump was way over duty cycle where it should have been. And obviously, this is just more metal in the system here. For complete transparency, the customer was told, hey, there's a fuel delivery problem, but to replace the low pressure pump. That was done, and then the customer went back and was told that the problem was solved. But you cannot solve a line that was never modified. Well, you're supposed to replace the spacer on the bottom with the factory one, and that was not done here. While this in certain cases doesn't cause certain issues, but it will eventually blow the seal out. Crush washer, MIA. Who knows where that went either? No idea. Man, this makes me want to cry, man, even more. Oh. Alright, so there's... let me get it. There's metal in the oil cooler. So I gotta try metal solenoids too. Here I go crying some more. Oh, it just makes me hurt. All this metal. So first of all, thank you for 4Piston being recommending over to me after the customer purchased the new engine through them. And second, like, share, subscribe, and share the video. We really need to share this to make awareness that certain shops just don't do the job right. And it doesn't matter if it's some giant shop. Some hole-in-the-wall people or people of smaller places do much better work. So don't think just because the shop is pretty and big that that's the right place to go to for your work. So thank you again for watching. Again, share, like, subscribe, and let's get that viewer count up.